Instagram, you see she has millions of followers, and you think, okay, this is an illiterate person, and if I appeal to this illiterate person and she does, like she literally did in the middle of this interview, and taking this interview, black people will vote for me.
Cardi B and Candace Owens got into a heated political battle last week after the two women who are on opposing sides of the political spectrum decided to start sparring over Twitter and Instagram video, and the result is creating a lot of talk online. Hey, what's up everyone, it's Mackenzie here, and today on IO I'm going to be filling you in on what both of these women have been saying to each other online. But before I get into it, make sure to like and subscribe below, as well as check out our playlist to see more trending news stories just like this one. So in case you don't know who Candace Owens is, she's a Republican political commentator who's incredibly pro-Trump. However, her allegiance to Trump causes lots of controversy for her because she's a black woman. And Cardi B is an outspoken Democrat. So the beef between the women started when Candace Owens was a guest on the Ben Shapiro show, and the two got into a discussion about Cardi B's new song, WAP, with them speaking negatively about the explicit lyrics in the song, with Candace even agreeing with the sentiment that Cardi B's music contributes to the disintegration of black culture and values, with Candace saying in the interview, quote, "If black America is not insulted by the fact that Joe Biden, who's been hiding in his basement for the entire year, made an appearance and came out because he was going to do an interview with Cardi B, do we really have nothing better to offer?" With her adding that Biden is clearly just pandering to the black community. After that clip of Candace started making its rounds online, Cardi decided to respond, tweeting out a video of her sister Hennessy clashing with some Trump supporters at a beach over a parking spot, with Cardi writing, quote, "You want to know why Joe Biden got to talk to me, Candace? Because I have the #1 song, and yet my sister can't go to the beach in the Hamptons without Trump supporters harassing because they were by themselves." With Candace sarcastically responding that Biden needed to talk to her because she had the #1 song and Santa Claus harassed her sister, with Cardi responding yes, that she has a huge platform and can get millions to vote, then adding that she doesn't have time to fight and feels bad for Candace. With Candace responding that Cardi is telling her fans to vote for a man that locked up generations of black men, referring to Biden's very controversial 1994 crime bill. With Cardi clapping back that Candace promotes a man that laughs when black men die and tells his followers to drink bleach, then questioning why Candace didn't speak at the RNC if she's such a dedicated supporter of Trump's. With Candace clapping back to that, saying that there's no video of Trump laughing at death, then adding that she turned down Trump's invitation to speak at the RNC, and lastly bringing up that Cardi drugged men in her past, so she should be the last person talking about bleach. With the last interaction between them consisting of Candace calling out Cardi for saying that she wants taxes lowered but wants universal healthcare as well, with Candace claiming that Cardi's too ignorant to know that both of those things cannot be done at the same time, with Cardi clapping back that paying taxes is part of the reality and she would rather see that money go to education than police funding. With Cardi finishing off the feud by tweeting out a video with the caption, quote, "I seriously don't even know how me and Candace started arguing. Just a couple of weeks ago her man was playing WAP in his Trump vote party, question mark. I hate arguing with people." And with Candace then claiming she bodied Cardi. And there were some other Instagram videos between the two of them as well, but if I talked about those, this video would be like 20 minutes long, so I'm not going to. So that's all for the video. Let me know what you're thinking about all this below. One tweet that summed up my thoughts on all this was someone saying that their feud is basically just a preview of the Trump vs. Biden debates that are going to be coming soon, which is probably pretty accurate. And I'm personally really excited for the debates, even though I'm Canadian. But please let me know what you're thinking below on this, because I saw both women getting a lot of support from their respective sides online, and I'd love to know your thoughts below. But please keep it respectful, guys, because we are all entitled to our own opinions on things. Alright, now before I head out, I'm gonna shout out some comments from my video on Kylie going to Paris. So Carrie said, "Imagine this, being pregnant and your mom's oceans away so she can't come and be there for the birth of her first grandchild." Oh, that is so sad. The stories like that are really what gets to me. Like, if I were you, I would be so mad at this Kylie thing. Then Mika and Amber said, "She's trying to get people to talk about her, and it's working." That's really interesting. You think this is all just because she wants people to talk about her? I mean, kind of makes sense. No one's really talked about her or any of the Kardashians in a while. I mean, no one's talking about anyone because no one's really doing anything, but that would be really, really interesting because it's not too controversial that she would actually get like real hate for it, but it's controversial enough that people would talk about it. So I mean, Kris Jenner is the queen of marketing, so I really wouldn't put it past her. Then Terry said, "Even if she was allowed to travel for business, why was her entourage of friends allowed into France?" Yeah, this is what really bothers me. Like, you can make an argument that Kylie needs to travel, she's a billionaire, she's businesses, she's all this stuff, but for her friends to come with, that's like completely unnecessary. Like, I get it, she maybe has one friend slash assistant, a bodyguard, whatever, like she needs a few people, but just like blatantly bring her friends is kind of annoying. Alright everyone, that's all for this video today. Make sure to like and subscribe below if you want to see more, and check out our playlist of other news stories as well, and I'll see you all in the next one.